Pisces, and welcome to Take Note Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your August 2021 tarot reading. And starting in the past position, you have the Devil, the Magician, and Page of Swords. So basically what I'm feeling is that you have some bad habits, or you had some bad habits. And for a while, you let them sort of run your life. You really listened to the devil. The devil in this deck is just really heavily around distractions. Like using things that make you feel good in the moment to distract you from disaster on the horizon back here, while your instinct is trying to warn you about the disaster. That's what these two cats are, basically. These children's instinct are represented by these two cats, but the devil is tempting them and with distractions, basically, so that they don't have to face the trouble back there. But so anyways, I feel like that was really heavily, that's a really big influence back here, basically. But the other big influence is this Magician, and this is about discovering skills and abilities and talents that are within you naturally, that you have. It's like ingrained in this card is the idea that you have everything you need. The power is in you. You have the power. And then this Page of Swords, this is a pretty powerful pose as well. So I think that's also playing into that. But also, I feel like at some point you acknowledged these skills and abilities and stuff, and you kind of had this new idea for what you wanted to do, and so you have started off down this path, this new path. And then over here in the present we have Temperance, Judgment, and the Lovers. Wow, 3 major arcana. This is a pretty big month for you, I guess. You have a lot of major arcana. But anyways, so here in this card you can see reflected the idea of bad habits. You can see sweets and wine and stuff. And I guess there's a laptop too, so just screens, entertainment, stuff that you use to distract yourself with, so that you don't have to feel the pain, basically. But in this card, in this Temperance card, engendered in it is an idea that it has a place, but it doesn't run the whole show. There's a balance. She also has all these good things to balance it out, and so it's not like a situation where you necessarily have to give up your distractions entirely, but they don't get to run the show anymore. And so finding balance has allowed you to possibly pursue a relationship. This could be a romantic relationship. It could also be that maybe you met your current partner and they inspired you to be more balanced in your vices. Another way of reading it is, the other way that I like to read the Lovers is being one with yourself. So your higher self, basically it's a higher vibrational version of you who exists at a different level of reality. It's kind of complicated. I don't know if I can explain it really well. I'm not as eloquent as other people who have talked about this, but basically I think most people know what a higher self is, and I like to read this as a card where you are sort of becoming one with your, like coming into partnership with your higher self, um, your desires, your larger wants and needs, not just your like immediate desires, but your like big desires for your whole life. And Judgment kind of supports that, because this is like a divine calling. This is like a calling, a higher calling. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. When you start following this higher calling, I think it naturally brings you more into balance, because you have to be in balance so that you can follow your higher calling. And this, once you hear it, is an irresistible calling. This feels like what you were meant to do your whole life. And the future position, we have Empress, Ace of Swords, and the Fool. And so I feel like back here you figured out, you heard this higher calling, this calling to your path. Like, it's kind of like a destiny type thing. Even though I don't fully believe in like a predetermined path that we all have, I don't think that that's really a thing. But this is like you found your higher, like you found like a higher calling, something that really speaks to your soul that you want to pursue. And up here you're taking a leap of faith. And it looks like you have a lot of support. You have a lot of support from the universe, basically, from God. Because you always will have support when you're on this path, this higher path. And Ace of Swords, I think, I was just talking to Scorpio about this. They had this same card, where it just feels like a strike of lightning. It feels like a strike of lightning when you get this inspiration to take this action. And you have all this support. This is like a really good reading, because it like acknowledges this thing that you had back here, this problem with your vices. But like, you bring it all together. You really get it together up here. You're going places. I don't know why that's how I wanted to say that, but you're really going places here. So I hope that this helped you and that it was encouraging to you. And if it was, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, thanks. Bye.